So straight chain alkane, another example. CH3, CH2, CH, CH3 and CH3. It can be up or it can be down. It will not make a difference. What is the first rule of naming these hydrocarbon? The branch one, we select the longest chain. From one end to another.
Sir, this is branched chain.
Yeah, this one is branch, sorry. Branch alkane, not straight chain. So what we will do, we will select the longest carbon chain from one end to another. So first thing, you can identify the ends. So what are the ends here? This is 1, 2, and 3. So what we have to do, we have to count the carbon from one end to another, but we will select the longest, the one which is having the greatest or the highest number of carbon atoms. That we'll consider as the chain. So CH3, CH, and CH3. How many carbon are coming if I count from this manner, from right to bottom? 3. Same thing, if I count from left to bottom, how many are coming from left to bottom? Not 5, it's 4. Because 1, 2, 3, and then you are going down. So that will be 4. And if I count from left to right or right to left, it's also giving 4. So 2 combinations are giving 4. Then I can select any one of them. I'll get the same answer. So maximum number of the carbon from one end to another are 4. So this is the main chain. And this, the second part, is a branch. What we will do, we will number the carbon atoms. The second rule, number the carbon atom from one end to another. And numbering should start from nearest branch. So I should count the number, count means give the name or the number to the carbon atoms. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I give the number from left to right, the branch is coming at 3. But if I number from right to left, 1, 2, 3, 4. So which numbering I should follow? From right to left or left to right? Which numbering I should follow? So from right to left or left to right? It should be from, because the numbering should start from the nearest branch. So if I number from right, the branch is coming at 2. If I number from left, the branch is coming at 3. So it should be from right to left. Numbering should start from the nearest branch. The numbering should start from nearest branch. So if I number from here, 1, 2, 3. So branch is coming at 3. If I number from right hand side, 1, 2. So branch is coming with the second carbon. So I should follow the numbering from right to left. Now, how to name this? To name, write the position of the branch. Carbon suffix, sorry, carbon prefix and suffix YL for a branch. So which position the branch is there? Second position is a closer. So it's 2. How many carbon atoms in the branch? How many carbon atoms are there in a branch? So 1 carbon atom. What is the prefix for 1 carbon atom? So it's meth. So it's 2 meth. But because it's a branch, so the name should have YL. So it's 2 methyl. Then the fourth position, the fourth point for name the chain. So the main chain contain how many carbon atoms? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For 4, which prefix we use? So for 4, we use but. And between the carbon atom, there's a single bond. So we will say it's N. So it's 2 methyl butane. Is it clear? So the rule for naming a branched alkane is select the longest carbon chain. Numbering should start from the nearest branch. First, mention the position of a branch. Write the position of a branch. Which position we have a branch? We have a branch at second position. That's why we write 2. How many carbon atoms are there in the branch? It contains only 1 carbon atom. That's why it's meth. Then whenever there's a branch, the branch should always have YL. That's why it is YL, methyl. Then the straight chain. The straight chain contains 4 carbon atoms. That's why it's but. The main or the straight chain contains 4 carbon atoms, but. And they have a single bond. We call them as N. So it is 2 methyl butane.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
Which part? The whole?
The 3 and 4.
In step 3, write the position of the branch. Which position the branch is closer? If you give the number to the carbon atom,
From
which
R.
position? From right hand side, it is closer. So it's 1 and 2. So write the position of a branch. So what is the position of the branch? The second carbon is having a branch, so it's 2.
Yes.
How many carbon atoms are there in the branch?
1.
So for 1 carbon, we say meth. Then the name of the branch should always have YL. So it is YL. So 2 is the position, meth is the number of the carbon in the branch, and YL shows that it is a branch. Then the chain, how many carbon atoms are there in the chain?
4.
So for 4, we use but. What kind of bond is there between each, like throughout the chain?
Single.
Single. So if it's a
N.
single bond, so it's N. So it's 2 methyl butane.
Yeah, okay, got it, sir.
Another example, CH3, CH, CH3, CH. So if we shade the branch, sorry, first the ends, 1, 2, and 3 ends are there, okay? Then we have to select the longest carbon chain. If we want to select, if I select from right to bottom, so if it's from right to bottom, it will be 3. If it is left to bottom, it's also 3. And if it is from left to right, that's also 3. So all the cases, it's giving 3. So when it is giving 3, it means that we can select any. So you can select any combination as a straight chain or the longest chain. Then number the carbon atom. If I number from left to right, it is 1, 2, and 3. Which position branch is coming at 2? If I number from right to left, it's 1, 2, 3. Which position the branch is coming at 2 as well? So both ways the branch is coming at the same position. So it will not make any difference. I can count from left to right, or I can count from right to left. Then how to name this? The position of the branch. Which position we have a branch? Which position we have a branch? The second position we have a branch. So if second position we have a branch, what we'll write? We'll write 2. How many carbon are there in the branch? How many carbon atoms are there in the branch? So there's only one carbon atom in the branch, so we call meth. And because it is a branch, so we will call YL. So it's 2-methyl. How many carbon atoms in the chain? There are 3 carbon atoms in the main chain. So if there are 3 carbon atoms, we call that as prop. And because there is a single bond, we say ane. So it is 3-methyl propane. Is it clear? Yes, Salman?
Sir, in this case, either side we take, there will be only 2, right?
Yes,
Right.
either side, even you can count from left to right or right to left. The branch is coming at same position, so it will not make difference from where you are counting.
Sir, even if the chain is another shape, for example,
Even in the, yeah, I will give, uh, like if, for example, you select this, but another student is selecting a chain in different manner, but you will get the same name. How you'll get the same name? Look, CH3, CH, CH3, CH3. Another student think that because maximum 3 carbon are there in the chain, so he selected this as a chain. So if he selected this as a chain, he will also get the same answer like you. Like if I say counting from this carbon 1, 2, 3. This part is now a branch because we select this as a chain. So what is outside the chain is considered as a branch. If I count from here 1, 2, 3. So both ways the branch is coming at 2. So 2 is the position of a branch. How many carbon atoms are there in the branch? There's only one carbon, so I will say meth. Because there's a branch, so I will say YL. And there are 3 carbon in the chain which you select, so it is propane. So you get the same answer even you select a chain in different pattern. But if the number of the carbon are same, then you will get the same name. Is it clear? Yes, Salman?
Yes, sir, understand. Thank you.
Another example, normally the branch alkanes, you don't find many questions related to the branch alkanes. Only the introductory, like you should know that if there is one branch, how to name them. Another example, I want everyone to attempt this and tell the answer. What would be the answer? CH3, CH2, CH2, CH, CH3, and CH3. What is the name of this compound?
Two methyl pentane.
So 2-methylpentane. How you identify 2-methylpentane? So you select the longest chain. You can see here. So I select this as my longest chain. Then what is outside the chain is considered as a branch. Then you number. If I number from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's fourth position. There's a branch. But if I number from right hand side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So second position there's a branch. The branch is closest when I count from left to right to left. That's why it is 2 is the position of the branch. There's one carbon in the branch, so I'll call meth. And because it's a branch, so I'll say YL. And there are 5 carbon, so I will say pent. They have a single bond, so I will say N. So it is 2-methyl pentane. Is it clear the concept of the branch? How to name these hydrocarbons? Then cyclic alkanes. The cyclic alkane means there is no end. So if I have CH2, 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 CH2. So what is the rule of, because there is no end, so I cannot say the longest chain or the smallest chain. So what is the rule to name them? So first thing, you will start with the term cyclo. And the second, count number of the carbon. Use prefix. And single bond. So suffix N will be there. So if I want to name this, so first, because it is a cyclic compound, when it's a cyclic compound, I will use the word cyclo. So I'll use the term cyclo because it's a cyclic compound. How many carbon atoms are there? How many carbon atoms?
4.
4. So what prefix we use for 4?
Butane. Bute.
But. So for 4 we use the term but, and they have a single bond we call N. So basically it is cyclobutane. So only the term cyclo is added, and then you name according to the one you already learned, that if there's a single bond, N should be there, and according to the number of the carbon, it should be cyclo. Is it clear? If I say, what is the name of this compound? CH2, CH2, CH2. What is the name of this compound?
Cyclopropane.
Cyclopropane. The term cyclo, when there is no end, we use the term cyclo. How many carbon are there? Because it contains 3 carbon. So 3 carbon means prop. And because they have a single bond, so we call that as N. So it becomes cyclopropane. And what is the name of this compound? What is the name of this compound? So the number of the carbon cyclo, because it is a cyclic compound. And then count number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For 6 we use hex, so it will become cyclohexane. Is it clear? The cyclic alkanes are very easy to name. Just the term cyclo is used, and the normal way how you name alkane, you will name accordingly. Copy this. Next is naming straight chain alkenes. So how we can name these straight chain alkene? Example, if there is CH3, CH, double bond with CH, then CH2 and CH3. This was a compound and you want to name. So what is the rule here? What we will do, we will number the carbon atom and numbering should start from nearest double bond. So number carbon atom, and then the numbering should start from the nearest double bond. So if I number from left hand side, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the double bond is between 2 and 3, but I will say the double bond is first with 2. It's between 2 and 3, so 2 is the number for double bond. If I number from right hand side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which position the double bond is there? Third. Between 3 and 4, the double bond. So we say the double position of our double bond is with third. So which one I should follow? From left to right or right to left? Which numbering I should follow here? So from left to right, because the double bond is at second position, here double bond is what from third position. Then how to name this? Use prefix for carbon number. Then, so how many carbon atoms are there? Because it is having 5 carbons, so I will say it is pent. Then the position of the double bond. So what is the position of the double bond? The double bond is with the second carbon, second and third, so I will say 2. And then the suffix, use suffix "-ine" because of double bond. So it is pent because of 5 carbon, 2 is the position of a double bond, and "-ine" is for the presence of, or to show the presence of a double bond. So it is pent to "-ine". Is it clear how we name straight chain alkenes? First, we count the carbon atoms. So 1, 2, if I count from left to right, the double bond is coming with the second carbon. If I count from right to left, the double bond is coming with the third carbon. So it should be from left to right. Why? Because we always select the position of a carbon where it is closer. So it's second position. Use the prefix for the carbon. So how many carbon atoms are there? 5 carbon. That's why we say pent. Then mention position of a double bond. Which position we have a double bond? The double bond is with the second carbon, so we'll say 2. And because there is a double bond, we say "-ine". So it is pent to "-ine". But if I give another example for with the same carbon number, so what will be the name of this compound? It contains 5 carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I count from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So fourth is the position of a double bond. If I count from right to left, the double bond is between first and second, so 1 is a position. So I will always follow the one which is having the nearest or the closest double bond. So pent, because of 5 carbon, 1 is the position of a double bond, and "-ine". So pent 1-ine or pentene having a same meaning. Because when it is 1, sometimes we don't write the position, we simply write the name directly, because it is obvious that if position is not mentioned, it is with the first carbon. So you can say pent 1-ine or you can say pentene. It's the same thing. Is it clear? Copy this example. If we have CH3, CH, double bond with CH, and then there is CH3. What is the name of this compound? CH3, CH, CH, and then CH3. What is the name of this compound? Yeah, it is butene, that's correct. Because but due to 4 carbon atom, it's but. 2 is the position of a double bond, and ene because of the presence of double bond. What is the name of this compound? Yeah, it's prop because of 3 carbon atom. 1 is the position of a double bond, and E. Because if I count from here, 1, 2, 3. So first carbon is having a double bond. If I count from right hand side, the second carbon is having a double bond. So it is prop 1, ene or prop E. Even if you write propene, that's also correct. If you write prop 1 ene, that is also right answer. For 1, we don't have to specify the exact position of, because already it shows that the double bond is with the first carbon. What is the name of this compound? What will be the name of this compound? Yes, in exam there will be question to draw the structures. So first you will learn how to name them, because there are 2 types of question. One is they will give you the structure and they ask name this compound. The second is they can give you the name and you have to draw the structure. But if you learn how to name, you can draw as well. So hex because of 3 carbon atoms, 6 carbon atoms, and second position is a double bond, so it's ene. So it's hex 2 ene.